Hello there. Yeah, FGO. Let's go back to streaming, shall we? I don't really have an intro for today. Let's go over here. You listen to that, and you see me right now. Got a chair on me. Oh, I need to download it. 2 seconds. Completely forgot about re-downloading, updating the game. Hold on, it's still downloading for me. My place to be. Oh, okay, it's downloaded. I think I need to download again when I open up FGO. But while we're waiting, you guys see Germa stream? The Catboy Germa. Oh, that's loud. Let me lower the game's volume. Okay, that should be good now. Ten SQ plus another 5. Hooray, a whole 15 SQ, so good. That's better than nothing. Oh, we got 4 Apollo gems as well. You know, I said I wouldn't be rolling, but I have a spare ticket, might as well throw it out. I want Ganesha mostly because of Yuki Aoi. And you can clearly see from the thumbnail as well. Here's hoping. It's a servant. And it's a 3-star. Babbage, to the trash you go. I am not ruling anymore, saving everything else for... I said this multiple times already, but I'm saving for Mama Nobu. Or aka Mao Nobu. The Avenger Nobu 5 stars. But finally a new story is something that's not dead weak already. Hello Choco. Good to see you again. On December 31st, 2019, the entirety of human history was erased in a single stroke. Every trace of civilization was wiped out, and in its place, the Earth was left a bleached wasteland. No one knew why or how it was done. All that was clear is that humanity had been utterly defeated. No, it's worse than that. We never even had the chance to fight back. Our whole world just got bleached. Like a droplet of ink on a piece of paper. Our destroyer was known as the Foreign God, a being from a distant star wielding unfathomable power. Anity, we have a message for all of humanity. I'll see saying humanity first. This planet will soon be reborn as an old, brand new world. I don't know how Krishtaria is supposed to sound, so I'm just doing my own style. Human civilization was a mistake. The path of our growth was incorrect. And so, I have made my decision. I will revolt against all of human history. Proper human history. We are about to fill this world with inhuman mystic secrets. We will restore the Age of Gods. Let me just pause the music first. Doesn't sound really fitting. Oh wait. To that end, the gods have descended from a far-off galaxy, and in their wisdom, they have used 7 seeds to select new leaders. With that being the 7 cryptas, taken care of 3 already. These leaders will remake the planet as they see fit. And the one who reigns supreme shall be given the right to renew the world itself. The life forms from proper human history will not be permitted to take part in this war, or even view it from the sidelines. Trees of creation have sprung up all across the land. Now, all of old humanity's endeavors will be set aside, frozen. My name is Woldine, Krishtaria Woldine. 2 seconds, huh? Okay, I'm back. On behalf of the 7 cryptas, I have a message for those of you who escaped from Chaldea. No, rather, I have a message for the scant few remnants of the human race. We will be the inheritors of this planet's history. Yeah, you and what? Servants. Cryptas, the 7 masters of the old Chaldea who were supposed to save the world. I don't know, this is just the narrator. David Samvoy, Ophelia Famrus Salone. Foreign names. Barrow Gut, Kadok Zamlupus, Acta Hinako, Scandinavia Peperoncino, and their supposed leader, the foremost disciple of Chaldea's first director, Krishtaria Woldine. No one had ever been certain they were still alive, but no sooner had they awoken than they turned on the world they had meant to protect. I'm reading as I'm going, that's why I sound so awkward. Chosen by the foreign god, the 7 cryptas were entrusted with caring for the trees of emptiness. 3 cut down already. 3 of them cut down already. My name's not RT game, I don't pronounce 3 as 3. The enormous trees that appear around the world after its scouring. Each tree of emptiness was followed by a Lostbelt, a hypothetical history that had been pruned from the chronicle of humanity. There was the Russian Lostbelt, where humans had fused with beasts in order to survive in an ultra-cold environment. There was the Scandinavian Lostbelt, where a Ragnarok had gone awry, had robbed the world of any possible future. And there was the Chinese Lostbelt, where a single ruler who achieved immortality carried the rest of mankind on their shoulders. Qin Shi Huang. These and other Lostbelts were to grow their territory, with the one emerging triumphant becoming Earth's official history. As far as the cryptas were concerned, their only enemy, or rather competition, was the other cryptas, competing to establish their Lostbelt's dominance. The few remnants of old humanity, Chaldea, were no more than a tiny bump in their road. Oh, that's old Chaldea, broken up and busted like shit. Before the world was wiped clean, the cryptas had mounted an attack on the Chaldea Security Organization's headquarters and destroyed them. Chaldea's was frozen solid, and race-shifting, the only possible means by which humanity could have prevented the Great Reset, was lost. No, Da Vinci, no! We slide on in the box exploded, and it became, I forgot, it's the border. Though many lives were lost, and the survivors were forced to make a desperate retreat, the last master of Chaldea still lived. Thanks to the Shadow Border, an all-terrain void transporter that had been developed in secret. and its cross-dimensional zero-sail transversal method, the survivors successfully escaped into void space. Having evaded the Great Reset, they emerged in the Russian Lostbelt a few months later, in April of 2020. They went on to defeat Zemlopus, the cryptor assigned to the Russian Lostbelt, overthrow the Lostbelt's king, Ivan the Terrible, and cut down its Tree of Emptiness. Also, this is just a recap. Honestly, I feel like skipping it, but, you know, more reading. Then, after the battle in the Scandinavian Lostbelt, they arrived at the Wandering Sea, a workshop that was home to the only other survivors of humanity. Now, they have gained a new ally in Sion Eltnam, an alchemist from the Atlas Institute left in charge of the Wandering Sea, and are setting out on the next step of their quest to defeat the Cryptors and the Foreign God. By the way, for those that don't follow the JP server, Foreign God looks good. Looks very nice. Sion. So, how was the recap? Did I do a good job of jogging your memory? How long has it been since the last one? Yeah, what about the Chinese Lostbelt? Oh, you don't need me to tell you about those. They just happened more recently after all. How recent? Hello, Mr. Jinhui, you got jabbed? What does that mean? Like jab lock, F smash? Joking. When was this Chinese Lostbelt? It was earlier this year, I think March, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's March. So, oh, you do not need to. No, this one I read already. I will save the recap on Godov's Grand Adventure for another time. Godov's Grand Adventure? Oku? Oh, you got vaccinated. Congrats. Let's hope that nothing bad happens to you. Anyway, it has now been a few months since you returned from the Chinese Lostbelt. I'm pretty sure I'm like reading all of them in the same voice. I can't do voices very well. Once you're all rested up, I'm gonna have you hit out on your next order, Lostbelt number 4, where you will investigate a strange Lostbelt that has been repeatedly expanding and contracting. Moreover, the captain will be joining in on your adventure into a dazzling realm of Indian mythology. Yeah, screw Brazil, we're going to India. I'm pretty sure we also saw one of those bubbles on South America, right? Hopefully it's Brazil, then, you know, free meme. Go to Brazil. Of course, if I had known then it would take this long to get ready, I would not have hyped it up quite so much. My original calculations had me modifying, convincing Captain a bit sooner than this. Hey, it wasn't your fault we got all caught up in that ordeal. Honestly, I'm just glad we were able to verify that we can actually race shift again. Indeed. We now know for certain. It's too fast. Indeed, we now know for certain that we are able to race shift from the Wandering Sea as well as from Chaldea. I can't do British voices. Can someone do a British voice for me? While the ability to observe time and space outside the Lostbelts may not help in our efforts to remove them, having more options available can only be a good thing. Though that's not to say some of us aren't a bit worse for wear. I say, Director Godov, has your weight returned to normal yet? And how do I do Godov's voice? I don't know what voice I should do for him. It has. Not that I had any say in the matter. I still don't think it's right that I was the only one who didn't get to go on break. Or it's your fault for getting shogunated in Oku. Nor do I see why we need an obsolete relic like ray shifting when we have the zero save. Oh, it's cringing, but I'm gonna have to go for this. Go on, Mooney. You know I'm right. Who's Mooney? Tell them how you and the whole staff are just as sick. Oh, okay, menu. Tell them how you and the whole staff are just as sick and tired of race shifting as I am. Did he reshift? What are you talking about? They're both mind-blowing technological achievements. You just gotta use them right. Also, I was on the staff at the original Chaldea too, so if anything, I'm way more used to race shifting. You agree with me, right? Me? Race shifting is way more fun than zero sailing, isn't it? I wish I had the physical experience, but both of them is like, nah, I don't like both of them. At 2, girl. Ah, why did I have to be born so race shift compatible? Flexing? Oh, never mind all that. Sion, that's something I've been meaning to be asking you. We know now that the Crypto's accursed leader, Krishtaria Rodan, is in the Atlantic Lostbelt. I'm also told it's the largest Lostbelt in the world by far, and that the branches of its Tree of Emptiness cover Earth's entire stratosphere. So what possible point could there be in making a pit stop at this Lostbelt in India? It's not a pit stop. We need to go there to ensure our chances of victory are as high as possible. According to Trismegistus, the ocean occupies most of the Atlantic Lostbelt's territory. And we are not talking a modern day ocean here. We are talking about the one from the Age of Gods, filled up to the brim with ether and demonic beasts. As things stand right now, we have no way of crossing an ocean like that safely. If you were to enter the Atlantic Lostbelt now, you would just end up as so much seaweed. English is hard. I see. Does that mean we can't get in there from the border? Can't get there in the border. I'm afraid not. Sion and I have been talking about it, and we both came to the conclusion that it's just not possible to make the border seaworthy while preserving its existing functionality. Just because it can sail void space doesn't mean it can do the same in reality space. Each ocean requires a completely different means of traversal. And since the border is an all-terrain void transporter, we can't allocate that many resources only to make it capable of sailing on real water. I guess we could technically do it if we made the hull bigger, but if we did that, we wouldn't have nearly enough staff to run it. A vehicle that size will need at least 60 professionals to be operated. Can you guess what resource we are lowest on just now? I guess that would be human resources. I can't do with no voices, there's so many girls here. Menu and the rest of the border staff are all doing their best, but... Right. So we are going to acquire what we need in the Indian Lostbelt. Manpower? We can recruit more people. No, nothing like that. We already know that you cannot bring anything native to a Lostbelt outside it, right? No, this is a simple matter of earthbound coordinates. In India has everything we currently lack, so you're going to go there to get it all in one fell swoop. So we're just going for a resource run. Is that not right, Captain? We are all done making adjustments and attachments over here. All you have to do now is personally activate the Aronex Phantasm in India and attach it. Yes, I'll go with them. It's been several months since I started helping out with the borders maintenance. It might be as slow as a sea turtle, but I can't help but have some affection for it after all this time. And I know the Phantasm needs to be activated very carefully with precise ritual, and only at particular coordinates. I don't know if we can use it in the Lostbelt or not, but we'll never know unless we try. That said, I'm the one who's going to decide what it becomes. That part is non-negotiable. And if I decide it's not going to work, I'm going to come back on my own. Got it, Sion? Sure, as your master, I'm okay with that. Though, I seriously doubt you're capable of being so heartless. You know what, I'm just going to go back to my normal voice. I can't do this voice. What are we talking about? We're talking about my coming along with you to India. I thought you already been told about that. I think I'll only do the voice for the narrator. Da Vinci, do you remember seeing a steel pyramid-shaped object somewhere around the dock? Well, it's mine. I'd like you to store it in the border for me. In the worst case, we can use it as a shield. Oh, you mean that weird-looking thing that almost seems like a part of from a car body kit? Aha, is that the Aeronax Phantasm thing you were just talking about? Second thing about, like, me voicing over is, like, it sounds like I'm a foreigner. It sounds like I can't speak English when I'm speaking in, like, a formal tone or whatever, so I'm just gonna drop it entirely and only use it for, narrator. Yeah, it's not much use for a mermaid that can swim around the ocean freely, though. I can't say I know what it is you're thinking about, but more servants around who can keep me safe, the better. Thanks? Anyway, glad to be here, everybody. Yoroshiku. Oh, and don't worry about my seat. I already installed one for me. It only takes up half of manual space. Whoa, really? That captain's gonna be sitting next to me? This is my big chance to show him what I'm made of. I can't wait to get started. Alright, but that is our only objective in India? Does this mean we don't have to cut down a tree of emptiness? No, we're gonna have to cut it down with the heroes. No, you will definitely be needing to eliminate the Indian Lostbelt while you are there. Given that it seems to be indirectly responsible for the recent race shift incident. Oh yeah, because of karma. I think now should be a good time to play it back already. I'm gonna turn the BGM back on. There we go. The Indian Lostbelt. There's a very good chance that these histories that were pruned away after they were deemed unnecessary contain significant and unprecedented threats. I've determined that we cannot leave this Lostbelt be just because it is low on our list of priorities. Like, I mean, while you're there already, might as well take care of it, right? Besides, there is still so much we do not know. And not just about the trees of emptiness. What is going on with the cryptors? Who are the alter egos claiming to be disciples of the foreign god? Well, one of them is Konyanskaya, for sure. Every Lostbelt we investigate provides us with more data. Me, Mash, Da Vinci, God of, Menhir. As the one supervising that one room and as someone personally wishing for your success, there is something I wish to say. You need to eliminate every Lostbelt. We have no choice but to fight, regardless of how painful that choice is. You still need to eliminate them both to improve our chances of victory during the inevitable climactic confrontation and to return human history to its proper place. Sion. Oops, scratch that. I should know better than to get overly serious before you have even headed out on a mission. I'm gonna lower the volume even more. Because the music is clashing really badly and there's no fighting right now, so I guess we're good. And I have no new servants, so make it softer then. I'm sure we'll run into more than enough trouble in the Lostbelt, so we should at least try to enjoy ourselves while we are in the base. Alright, that is all for now. Please make sure to review the particulars of this mission on your mobile devices. This order will commence at dawn. No, it's gonna commence now. Be sure to get plenty of sleep and come to the dock by the time we agreed on. Raja! Wow, that story was 20 minutes. Out there. Ellipses, Da Vinci, sleepwalking. She sleeps standing. Oh, me, what's up? We have less than 6 hours until the mission starts. You should head back to your room and get some rest. I doubt we'll have many chances to get a full night's sleep once we're in the Lostbelt. Who knows when you'll get another chance to stay in a bed that doesn't rock. You might want to check your watch. She's going senile already. It's already time. Have I been sleeping standing up the whole time? Hehe, oopsies. I didn't really want to go back to my workshop, so I guess I ended up resting my eyes in resting my eyes first a little longer than I meant to. Well, I feel silly. Anyway, go on and head down to the dock. I'll catch up with you guys soon. She's grabbing some kind of mechanical device again that will clutch us again. When she gets those... Oh! We can summon her soon. I want to summon Lolinchi as well. I don't think it was this year though. I think it's next year then we get Lolinchi. So just skated down the hall like it was a giant rink. As I had thought, Da Vinci is having some operational difficulties. When did you get here? You're going to India, not China. I have been behind you for some time. You must have been so focused on Da Vinci that you didn't notice. In any case, this is a good chance to tell you this. You can't let Da Vinci push herself too much. She is doing everything Leonardo da Vinci would be doing, but while in a much smaller body. That obviously puts tremendous strain on her now. You must be aware of that. She may have inherited Leonardo da Vinci's duties, but she is a pseudo-servant just like Mashes. We may differ in format. No, I'm just gonna read normally. Bits over. We may differ in format, but she and I are very similar. I understand how she's feeling. No, scratch that. I do not know how she's feeling. Da Vinci is so strong. Nedza? I said too much. My apologies. So please keep this between us. Promise? I am coming along to the Indian Lostbelt. I hope we can continue to get along. Kuchirakoso. Nah, Nedza is okay. We want to call her waifu, but it's a dude in a chicken body. I mean, people already call her tofu waifu, so might as well call her a waifu. The thighs are good. Understand, I promise I will not let you down. That said, the jewel in my chest is acting up a bit. I don't think this has ever happened to me before. The Indian Lostbelt is a very bad place. Every part of my spirit origin is warning me not to go. Even so, every Lostbelt is dangerous. I am the Crown Prince Neza. I must not back down from a challenge. If things go bad, I know you will help me. I'm sure I have nothing to worry about. Let's go, the others are waiting. Oh man, sorry I'm late. I can't believe I took so long to get ready. Looks like you and I are all here. Looks like you are all here. Then let us begin the final rundown. The destination is the Indian Lostbelt. Your objective is to help Captain gain experience power up the shadow border, explore the land, explore the Indian Lostbelt, and ultimately eliminate it. Captain and I will handle the shadow border side of things, so please do not concern yourselves with that. What I would like you to focus on, Master, me, is cutting down the Indian Tree of Emptiness. Everyone else will be collecting the resources. I estimate you should have room in the border to fit about 20 days worth of supplies. All the Aeronax Phantasm will be loaded into the hangar as supplemental equipment. You will not need to account for it in battle, as it is not meant for offensive purposes. I feel like we're going to use it for offensive purposes now. I take it we will be summoning reinforcement servants within the Lostbelt again, as we have done thus far. Correct, from here you will need to travel across void space to get close to the Indian Lostbelt. And from there, you will need to immediately undergo another zero save in order to make your way inside. Consecutive zero saves are draining, even for servants, and Da Vinci's protection safeguards can only do so much. So I think it is best if we keep no more than 3 servants on standby in the border. Then no matter how many servants we win over to our side in the future, we'll only be able to take 3 of them into the Lostbelt with us. That is how it works out, yes. I'm not saying we can never send more than 3 if we really have to, but the servants summoned inside the Lostbelt are more powerful anyway. So when you get there, I would like you to secure a ley line and use Mash's Holy Relic to form contracts with new heroic spirits, just as you have in other Lostbelts. Alright then, as Wandering Sea Command Room Supervisor, I have an order for those of you on the field team. As of this moment, Northern Chaldea will be transitioning to its first battle position. Field team, go ahead and board the border, starting with me. Once I've confirmed all of your vitals are green, you will begin a zero sail and officially commence Order Lostbelt number 4 along with its sub-order Horned Monster. Make sure you all give it everything you have, and I look forward to your safe return. Where to set out? Don't mind a stove on the front page there, I was just farming money before this happened. This music is so much better than FGO's one, honestly though. I think I only took 2 songs from FGO, like I only like 2 songs from FGO. Is the one at the end of Solomon where Mash sacrifices herself, and then Gyakko by Maya Sakamoto, the Lostbelt prologue song, like in the anime opening for prologue, I guess. I mean, no, not for Lostbelt. Anyways, activating Paper Moon, initiating. Oh, this one y'all know already. We traveled Lostbelt before. No, actually, we haven't traveled Lostbelt before together, right? But those of you watching most likely already know about the Lostbelt. Merge into reality space. Hydrate myself. I like that model glitching out whenever I drink water. Reality space anchor secure. Reality verification complete. Okay, I know about this one already. Let's just hurry up and show up in India. Good, we've made it back to reality space. Fofo. Oof! That violent shaking never gets any easier. Are you okay, me? Nada de mascara. I'm impressed, Master. Not many people could adapt to this as quickly as you have. I mean, I've fallen out in Master. I've fallen out of the sky like 6 times already. Heh, not so fast. Just take a look at how adeptly I'm carrying myself. Why, I'm the very picture of dignity. A zero sail is no worse than a drive in the rain for me. Yeah, no one actually likes you, Godolph. Surely all that rattling must have been a dreadful sight, and more difficult for a freshly summoned servant who's never left that lukewarm base of yours, no? What beef do you have against Captain? I feel quite as powerless as a krill. One already in the whale's stomach at that. But never mind, so as long as I'm at sea, even the most violent upheaval is as a gentle breeze to me. If anyone should be worried about getting seasick, it's you guys. This ship could and should be much more comfortable. In particular, I like to add a bit more in the way of padding to my cushions. A good captain must always take care of his crew after all. Had I known how uncomfortable these chairs were, I would have prioritized making improvements. Hey, I'm glad to work together to keep the border systems in good shape. But I'm not about to let you go tinkering with tiny things like that on your own anytime soon. Even something as small as changing the air freshener we use in the bathroom could lead to fighting among the staff. I'm actually being a lot more considerate of everyone on board than you might think, you know. That's good to hear, but this sort of problem that should have been addressed in planning stages of creating this vessel. You must have the most advanced vessel in the world, but it will do you little good if your crew is too low in too low spirits to make proper use of it. I guess the previous Da Vinci had no idea how difficult a voyage at sea could be. Ouch, well, you got me there. The last version of me was a genius, but she was definitely kind of insensitive about things like that. Still, she did make this amazingly capable armored vehicle back when nobody had any idea what was going to happen. I'd say that more than gets me off the hook for overlooking little things like cushions. Quite so. The next time we build a vehicle, we'll be sure to pay more attention to creature comforts. In the meantime, we have made our way through the storm wall and now are inside the Indian Lostbelt. We should begin by assessing our surroundings. First things first, Mr. Manure, can you see this Lostbelt's tree of emptiness? Yeah, I think that's it over there. I can see something far off to the southeast. Yep, that's the tree. Oh, it's already sprouted quite big, huh? Furthermore, it appears to have already grown considerably. But unlike in China and Scandinavia, at least we know where to find it. That should save us a good deal of time. Then let's go cut it down right now. Just like that? Are all Chinese robots so bold? No, that would be too dangerous. The tree is very far away and I doubt the enemy has simply left it undefended. Oh yes, that reminds me. I'm aware we have yet to find this term for our current circumstances. But there is almost certainly another enemy we will need to face here. Given what we have seen thus far, there is an excellent chance that there is a crypto assigned to this Lostbelt and a king who has been ruling it since prior to the crypto's arrival. It is therefore in our best interest to gather as much information as we can before we prepare to face them. Can we get to fighting already? All this particular tree of emptiness does seem to have grown considerably. It appears to be in a fairly stable state. So we do not seem to be under any immediate pressure. Of course, if things should take a sudden turn for the worse, we will have no choice but to act. But for the time being, it should be safe to prioritize investigating this Lostbelt. Sasuga Holding, is it? Whatever steps we take next, we should begin by getting to the bottom of this case. That is, this unknown history. Yes, quite. Well, very well, we will start by gathering information. It is important to know exactly what sort of dangers one is up against after all. See, understood for now. Alrighty, let's see if there's anything else of interest around here. What's that? Something disappeared out of the sky. It would seem there is something else visible to the naked eye. Something a fair distance from the tree of emptiness in its own right. Fascinating. It's was it just those patterns just now we saw? What the hell is that? Is it natural? Man-made? Hurry up and scan it, man. I'm working on it. Come on. It's no use. I can't get a read on it with anything. It's like it's deflecting any attempts to scan it. I thought it might be some sort of magecraft based structure, but it doesn't show up on magical energy scans. Perhaps it isn't. You see, all we can do is barely make it out with our eyes. Which would mean that, empirically speaking, we can't even be sure it's truly there. I suppose one possible explanation is that we are all just seeing things. I mean, a mass hallucination, as in a vision from space. Warm hospitality, a frightening girl. My head. Please calm down, director. I'm sure that was just Holmes trying to make a joke. Haha, okay. For At any rate, the only thing we can say for sure at this point is that we have no idea what's going on. Though I do wonder if this may have... Hold on. This may have anything to do with the mysterious girl we saw near Russia's Tree of Emptiness. In the sense that we could also see her despite being unable to observe her with any instrumentation. Then again, I suppose she did technically appear as a sort of blank spot in our senses. Regardless, we still have far too little information to work with, so there is nothing to be gained from drawing conclusions now. I guess we might be able to get some readings if we got close. I can't say I'm thrilled about the idea of getting near that thing, but if we want to head over there and try... Don't be daft. Why are we trying to go inside that thing when we don't even know the first thing about it? Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Why, if something were to happen to the border or to me, Rick, mankind's last hopes would be dashed for good. You mean me? Me, the master, is more important other than you. You're actually just kind of some random person that we save. You were used as a decoy, okay? No, our first order of business is to ensure our surroundings are safe, then to ensure that I'm safe. Nah. Isn't that right, technical and administrative advisors? Not wrong, Lostbelts do have their own population, so we know that there's got to be a town around somewhere. I can't tell you if there's one near that giant cube or somewhere else nearby. But wherever we find one, we shouldn't get too close to it in the border. Remember what happened in China? So if we're prioritizing information and supplies, I think we should start by looking for a campsite. Luckily, the environmental readings are all stable, so we can assume that we're safe enough to focus on keeping a low profile. I'd really rather not use the camo function if we can help it, since it's a major resource hog. Now, where's a good out-of-the-way place we could hide the border around here? Aha! That rocky mountain over there looks promising. Big bet there's something over there. Give me something to fight. Alright, we should probably decide on our plan of attack here. Just to make sure, how's the device holding up? Yeah, our next phantasms as quiet as a piece of horror. It's not about to wake up anytime soon. Is that a person? I was afraid of this. Even if we get to the coordinates now, I won't be able to do the ritual to activate it as long as this Lostbelt is here. So we won't be able to use your fancy new device to update the border till we get rid of this Lostbelt, huh? I thought that might be the case, but it doesn't make it any less. What did you expect? One can hardly hope to win first prize without taking part in the race. We will need to cut off this Lostbelt sooner or later, so if anything, this only helps simplify matters. Indeed, now as usual, my duty is to defend the border. We only have one move, seeing as the last bastion of hope for mankind and all. Me and Mash, you two are on the field team and we're working, well, in the field. Given that this will be the fourth Lostbelt you've investigated, you should be old hands at it by now. Gambario. Yes sir, I'll be sure to stay alert while we're in the field. Like I said before, the environment here is a lot more stable than it was in Russia or Scandinavia. It's similar to China's climate in a lot of ways, but in addition to the physical heat and humidity, there's also a high concentration of mana in the air here. That means you won't be able to use the portable stealth devices I gave you in China, just so you're aware. Still, at least we know you won't need to use the Olorus boats or any other special transport equipment here. So we won't have to worry about that. Yes, ma'am. Good. Just the sort of enthusiasm I like to see. However, one can't live on enthusiasm alone. Having just two of you out in the field is a risk I would rather not take. That means Netza is coming with us. Netza is coming with us. Sorry, I think that is a sensible decision, but I can't accompany them. I was not sent here as a combatant. While I tried to fight alongside me, I will just get in her way. My job is to make improvements on this vessel. I may not yet be able to do so, but there's still a lot of foundational work I can begin now, like making cushions. First thing I'm going to focus on is improving this bridge's shock absorption. As I said, cushions leave quite a lot to be desired. Hey, I was planning to get to them when I had the time, you know. Of course I will accompany them. I have some connection to India as well. I'm sure I can be useful. Right, India has historically been close to China, where they call it Tianzu. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Thank you, Netza. I'm very reassured knowing you'll be there to help us. Nonetheless, Netza alone won't be simply enough. The mission needs to remain here on standby so she can operate at the border at a moment's notice if necessary. And Holmes needs to stay so that he can make full use of the border's instruments while he analyzes our findings. Suffice to say, I will need to bolster my fighting forces in order to carry out my investigation. To do so, you will have to try summoning servants in the field. No shit. It's a shame the Alice Institute servant wasn't more accommodating. But there's nothing more we can do about that. What beef do you have with Captain? He didn't even do anything to you. So he got in a really good mood now that he has another servant staying behind him to keep him safe. I agree you need to start by summoning new servants, but as they say, every cloud has a silver lining. And this particular summoning has two of them. First off, electricity. Thanks to Sion, we have another disposable booster you can use, like you did in China. She said it's called a void cell. Let's say the Alice Institute comes out with some really interesting stuff sometimes. As a refresher, just hook up the Master Shield and it will provide all the resources you need for the summon. Unfortunately, thanks to all the time it took to make everything, you got enough juice only for 2 servants. But hey, it's still way better than flying a kite in a storm, right? Second, I already found a perfect ley line for summoning, and it's well within walking distance. I concur, once you have bolstered your forces there, you can begin by investigating our surroundings in earnest. Understood? We'll make sure we'll do that. Yeah, let's faster go, I want to fight something already. You sure you're okay with this, Gordy? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, you know, I just figured you want to say, hold it, I'm the director and give orders around here or something like that. Oh. Well, I will admit I did come up with a few authoritative directives ahead of time. Ultimately, I ultimately decided they weren't necessary given how this Lostbelt seems fairly peaceful. There's no point in saying them, well, why waste my breath? It's only good sense. You're just lazy. Of course there's a point to them, they're very important. Go on, Goldie, hurry up and say something. Oh? Well, if you insist, and if it's not too late. Marching aside! You're forgetting something very pivotal. The commander's orders, of course, we can't start an operation without them. I'm not even gonna read it, I don't like him that much. That's more like it. When a mission is especially difficult, that's when you need to send them off with high hopes. We're really coming on into our own as a team. I think we even give the old Chaldea a run for its money. Rip Roman. I don't think this Lostbelt's too interesting anyways. The only interesting thing I guess is at the end. The 3 servants that's there. I think that's what? Not 3. 5 servants in total. I think there's 2 more on the second banner. Okie dokie. A fight, finally! Wait, do I not? I don't get to choose my party. Oh, no, it's done after the talking. I have to ask, are you sure this will work? You had it fairly rough in China, didn't you? Granted, it was also out of sorts that, I was so out of sorts early on there thanks to having comfort in my mortality, having confirmed my mortality that I wasn't able to make some sort of cool-headed decisions I usually do. No, you panic all the time, you don't make cool-headed decisions. I actually don't quite remember. Slow down. I don't quite remember what happened very well, but I still do recall something hearing about being unable to summon servants there. You don't have to tell us, we were all fully aware. But I think we'll be okay. China was a unique situation, even for a Lostbelt. Still, for what it's worth, I don't think I'll have any trouble summoning capable servants here. Same, all we have to do is give it a shot. Is everything ready, Wench? Before I continue, train of thought just came up. You know how Galgura Hololive is a sharp girl, right? Can I request a lava boy for Holo Stars? I would like a lava boy, then you know those, obviously these two need to be compatible. Maybe a lava boy could be named Barb. How are you doing today, Barb? Anyway, going back. Yes, everything is in place for summoning spell and the connection to the Spirit Origin briefcase is stable. When you find the checks done, your Spirit Summoning System fade all systems green. Go ahead whenever you're ready, Master. My will creates your body and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call, and abide by this will and reason, then answer me. I hereby swear. I embody all that is good in the world. I shall defeat all that is evil in the world. Seventh heaven clad in the 3 words of power, come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. Who did I get? I got Rama, Banana Boy. I am Rama, a saber, and the great king of Kusala. And Karna. I'm a lancer. My true name is Karna. It is good to be here. Karna canonity is actually like really powerful. I don't know about Rama, but Karna is actually canonity really powerful. So like in this summoning, we basically lucked out. But I hope for a better result. We even know them already. Good. I knew I had it in me. Why these servants are summoned are perfect for tackling in India. With a lineup like this, I dare say we're already as good as one. I mean, through me, yeah. Well, technically, it was me who summoned them. No, all in all, it was me that summoned them. I don't see how Godov did any help. This is such good news. It almost makes me want to run around whooping for joy. I won't, of course. But at least foe can hop around gleefully in my stead. Go ahead, foe. It's hopping around. I see now, I understand. So we are fighting for Chaldea on behalf of proper human history. Indeed, it sounds as though your path thus far has been quite arduous, Master Me. Okay, looks like a fight is gonna happen. I'm gonna turn this off. And turn this up. But now you have summoned me, the King of Kusala, and the Avatar of Vishnu. Your worries are over. I don't know how powerful you are though. Now, did he get animated to fight? No matter what hardships may lie ahead, my sword, a bane to all evil, will prevent any obstacles you encounter asunder. You kill beasts though. And on a slight chance I'm not enough for myself, slight chance. You even managed to summon Karna, the hero of benefaction, an enemy of Arjuna. It goes far beyond just good luck. Just how many good deeds have you done to earn this kind of karma, Master? For Karna's sake, it's mostly because every story that includes Karna or Arjuna, the other side is always there. So since Karna is here, Arjuna is gonna come out. Arjuna Altar, by the way, should be the final boss. You give me far more credit than I deserve. Sorry, I know you're more powerful than Rama at least. So you definitely deserve that credit. And Yuki Aoi loves you. Brought on a critic stand of you everywhere in New York. Still, I can promise you this, Master. Now that I have been summoned here, I will do everything in my power to see that your will done. I await orders. That's it. As a Krishtaria, how do you read that? Kshatriya? I have to ask for no greater honor to fight alongside the King of Kosala. Truthfully, I cannot deny I feel fortunate smiling upon us. How very respected of you, son of Surya, god of the sun. I will feel most reassured knowing you have my back. Okay, looking at Rama, I also thought, when are we gonna get FGO Arcade in other countries? It's only in Japan. I haven't gotten a chance to go to Japan, especially because of this. I want to play FGO Arcade. And unfortunate that they didn't bring Summer Martha in, but at least they brought regular Martha in. Fully gonna grill her. Really happy about this hard match. I'm also just relieved, since I already know very well just how heroic and dependable they are. We met Rama in 5th Singularity, who the America one. Where did we meet Karna? I don't recall having ever met Karna in the Singularity. Unless it was also in America, because I know that Arjuna was in America. So grateful they were the ones who chose to answer your call. I'll say, even without the home advantage going for them, I'd say these were some of the best possible servants we could have hoped to summon. Can we get one in, like, somewhere in the middle of England? Although we're not gonna get one. No, not England, I mean in the middle of Europe. Although there's no more Lostbelts already. Maybe something in the future. Then can finally get a Martha-centered one, please. Please, BW, get me a Martha-centered story. But more than that, I think I would prioritize. I think, who was it? Nasu said that he wanted to go expand further after the Lost Belts. And with Lost Belt 6 dropping in JP, we just have one more to go. So I give 1 full year. We should be done completely with the Lost Belts. And then we can finally go to some maybe crossovers. Number one hope, of course, Recreators crossover. I want my waifu to be the most powerful. And then everyone will love her instead of Jean. Ramakama, Arjuna, and Parvati were my top choices from the Spirit Origin graph going in. Hey, other than Kana, I have all of these. There was still a roll of the dice as to whether any of them will respond to the summon. And if that weren't good enough, Rama and Kana are both enormously well known and influential here. Given all that, along with the fact that they know India like the backs of their hands, I'm sure they'll be even more helpful than usual. That said, I'm sure some things might be off for them here, given that it's a Lost Belt and all, but I'm sure they'll still handle it way better than us Europeans. Speaking of which, what do you make of this Lost Belt so far? How is it different from the India you're familiar with? How is it different? How is it not different? I recognize nothing of this topography. No, it's more than that. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but it feels like the air here is... Yes, it's very dry. It makes me feel lonely. Standard Arjuna stuff, he's always lonely. Hydration. Okay. Yes, that's it. It makes me feel lonely. I have no idea what that might mean though. Lonely, huh? Full? And of course, I always make a point to try and sense my wife whenever I materialize. Haha, too bad she's in arcade. But it seems she is nowhere to be found here. One more reason I feel lonely, I think. My beloved Sita, when will I get to see you again? When can I see you again? I don't sense anything familiar here either. I suppose there is. Maybe picking something up. Finally, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. There was nothing for the moment. I felt a bit kind of tension prior to battle. I was trying to figure out what it might be, but I couldn't come up with anything. Must have been imagining things. Perhaps my mind was playing tricks on me. I'm sorry I can't be clearer than that, Master. Very well then, what do you make of this mysterious cube off in the distance? To be honest, I have no idea. I've traveled to all manner of countries in my search for Sita, but I've never seen or heard anything like that. Nor have I. There's something about its shape that seems vaguely familiar. But I'm sure that is not the kind of answer you're looking for. Not really, no. I could say it looks like a giant die or an enormous tree puzzle, but I'm sure that wouldn't do us any good. We want to know what it's made of, not what it looks like. Maybe proper human history servants don't know that it's obviously something unique to this Lostbelt. In which case, the only way we'll find answers is by investigating it. You can start with our immediate surroundings as originally planned. Remember, the fate of the world hinges on us, so make sure you do your damn jobs. Shut up, Gordolf, no one likes you. Hey Master, I know he's your superior, but does he have to be so condescending? I know he does not. Does he not know I'm a king? I'm not gonna say the bottom one. Well, no matter, given that I am a servant now, I can certainly overlook a transgression or two. He's definitely condescending, but also totally harmless. I recommend not dwelling on it. Alright, why don't we get our investigation underway? We begin with the immediate vicinity, so just head in the direction we tell you and we should be all set. Might run into a wild animal or two along the way, but I'm sure you guys will be able to handle it just fine. Come on! Oh, there we go, finally. What's the sea? Oh! Oh! What is this sea? It's so good. Can I get that? Only one of my servants, huh? Don't really have a use for more QP, so we'll go with just Golden Sumo. You can never go wrong with Golden Sumo. And then get some EXP on my command code. Go with this one because it's 16 million EXP that it needs. All people farm this to level 10 already. That was a really long story. This is our first fight and it's been 1 hour in. Indian Roof A, B, and a Demon Ball. What's this? Everything's down. Let us use this. Oh yeah, everything's down. I forgot the skills for these already. This one is healing, right? Yeah, healing. I guess this will do for now. You know what? No. Let's go with this. Those enemies probably won't last that long, so much so that I can't beat them. I mean that they will get. I think these enemies won't outlast me so much so that they will get their MP or whatever. Shin of miracles. And of course, with that amount of HP left. You gotta be joking me. Ah, yes. MP gain. Might as well give you a shield. Kana doesn't need it that much. Yeah. Okay, everyone has the MP. I am that kind of sucker, so 1, 2. Okay, I won't do any more already. Mash, Rama, then Kana. Because Rama is single target and Mash doesn't do damage. Did I say I wanted to play TF2? Because I don't remember if I did that time I was playing Regal. And I want to play TF2 and shoot so badly. But first of all, no one plays TF2 in Singapore anymore, at least to my knowledge. Hello Regal, and also the fact that there's hackers everywhere, there's bots everywhere in TF2. Not to mention, face it, when is the Asian servers, please? I don't want to play in Denmark with 300 ping. More fighting, good. Do I get to choose my squad? No, I don't. I'll move Mash to the back. Since she's most likely not gonna come out, I will use this. Just get a bit more dodge. And I have to reset this every time. TF2 is not dead. We're waiting for the Asian servers and everyone will come back to play on it on Face It, okay? Unless you're talking about Titanfall 2, then hell yeah, please kill that game. Team Fortress 2 though, still alive. Please kill Titanfall. No beef against it, just wanted to say that. You ran into some more animals, but you handled them, no problem. That's it. It's obviously something on your minds. Indeed, now that I've had a quick warm-up, I can say for sure there is something strange about this land. I agree completely, but I can't figure out what it might be. Yay, we're gonna finally fix your things because of replay buffer. Am I right? 3 was it? feels as though there's something unusual covering the entire world. It's like the loneliness you mentioned before, because Arjuna is a lonely boy. Maybe, maybe not. It's nothing I can put my finger on, nor can I put it into words. All I know for sure is that whatever it is preventing us from performing at our best. It doesn't mean we can't fight, but we definitely can't use 100% of our power. No, you just have to reset your Streamlabs. Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't know. Things might improve once we get used to it, but at this point, I just can't say. There is so much dialogue at the beginning. We don't need this much dialogue at the beginning. I want to fight. Nonetheless, I wouldn't pay too much heed. Even if we can't use all our power, we still have more than enough to carry out your commands. So don't worry about us, Master. All you need to worry about is telling us what to do. Yay, more monsters. Oh, we have 2 waves this time. Wait, I just skipped the dialogue now. I want to know the context for the story, okay? It's just that this stuff is so boring. And it looks like you can't remove these debuffs as well. This one has crit up, so let's kill it first. I've built MP while we're at it. Was Netza a single target? I read the story online afterwards. All enemies. Okay, good. So I can pop off Netza's one first, hopefully. I'm usually whenever like I just skip the story, I don't even bother reading back again, so that's why I don't want to skip now. I only skip if it's like a rerun and I've read it before already. Oh, might as well. Make it quick. What does this do again? C-Star Gather Rate, remove debuffs. Might as well. Wait, is this 3 turns or 1 turn? I clicked too late already. Okay, 1 turn. Hang on. Are, sore. Let's hope for crit stars. I know for the next wave is gonna be high HP, thanks to Clairvoyance, aka the wiki. Oh, you survived. Not anymore. C-Star. And then pop this off. Pop this off. And this. Omakase to omou. Let's make Rama get up the stars. Isho no kago. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my friends are dropping. The new Kana MP is such a friendly dropper. Zehi Munash. Didn't have extra damage against Beast, but is dead. All's well that ends well. Yeah, unless you can go into arcade Rama, I don't think so. So hey, what do you make of the area so far? We've been able to get our handle on it to some degree on our end, but I still like to hear your thoughts on it now that you're experienced for yourselves. Well, I can see a lot of placid bodies of water around here. They're all covered in lotus flowers, and that's very pretty. There's also plenty of dry land, so we haven't had any problems walking around. Basically, it's normal. Of course, water is essential for living things to survive. For living things on Earth. Except there are large rivers here too, so it would seem just as environmentally stable as China was. Oh, the signal is that. Click, click, click. Just as expected, a world with a pleasant climate is bound to have people, which also means it's bound to have towns. We found one. I just picked up what appears to be one such town in the direction you're headed. I'll send you the coordinates now. Be sure to approach it with the utmost caution. Do I have those like Indian clothes to wear? Oh, another heads up for y'all watching. When I'm free, I will also do the story by myself, not purely on stream. The stuff that I will do on stream, guaranteed, is rolling and the more interesting fights, I guess. Since I have clairvoyance, I know what kind of fight is gonna come up already. And then since I got clairvoyance, then I'll just save it up for the next stream. Other than that, I'll just throw it at free quest or whatever. Okay, this one's circles. Oh, we can choose our own one already, finally. Okie dokie. Arrow tree. We can choose? Yes, we do. That's a lot of studies. Can I get a Zhuge with a Bond C? Every bond point matters. I guess this will do. Not my money one. So it's 2 waves of Kalis. Kali persona. Persona! I'll just make the go-to team of making it easy. And this one shall be... I don't have any AoE great ones. Who else do I want to build bond with? Who else do I want to build bond with? Let's build with Cleo. This. Then bond up on the rest. Yep, that's it. Change this. And good to go. I never really pay attention to how much EXP I get, so might as well get a tad bit more if I can. Close your eyes, clasp your hands. Do the hokey pokey and you turn around, that's what it's all about. Offer the prayer to your God above. Those 3 things are an important part of our daily lives. We all have to do them. My father complains about everything, but he still prays every day, even if he always grumbles while he does it. If I forget to pray at the right time, he gets really angry. Well, he's always angry, but he gets even more angry. If I think I had a mother, she'd get angry too. Pause for a second, hydrate. I've only heard about mothers in stories, so I don't know that for sure, but that's what I guess. So this world doesn't have mums? Prayers are very important, so I can't blame them for getting angry. That's true for routine prayers, and prayers are just for the sake of praying. Praying is an essential part of our lives. We pray and nothing happens. We hope that our God hears us. We live our lives the best we can. We try hard to be good people. So please, oh great God above, please guide us to the next yuga. What's a yuga? Ooh, cute. What's with all the commotion outside? I want to go take a look. Her eyes look like nursery rhymes one. Where do you think you're going? It's okay, I already finished my prayers. Come on, Vihan. Doggo! Doggo! I hope the doggo doesn't die. This looks like Babylonia. I don't think Arjuna will reside up there, will he? Once we confirmed the town was safe to approach, we decided to take a closer look, and there was only so much we could learn at a distance. That's it. This isn't what I was expecting. Feels vaguely unsafe here. I have to agree, there are a number of broken buildings and the fountain is just jutting out at an odd angle. It would be a beautiful town square if it was properly maintained, but as it is now, it feels kind of run down. What about townspeople? Are there any there? Yes, there are, though it feels like they're giving us a wide berth. What's a berth? I don't see any furry-eared beasts like we did in Russia, and it doesn't look like the edges are skewed like in Scandinavia. At a glance, they look perfectly ordinary. They look like perfectly ordinary people. They do seem to be wary of us, but I don't sense any overt hostility. I imagine they will react similarly to any unfamiliar visitors. It would seem they're sizing us up, just as we're sizing them up. Just in case, it's best if we don't give them unnecessary cause for suspicion. We'll refrain from calling you for the time being, so please use that time to focus on gathering as much information as you can. Understood? Alright, here goes. Oh god, I'm pretty sure you guys could hear that race car in the background. Not race car, no, not race car. There's no race cars in Singapore. It's just those guys with the shitty Honda Civics. They think they're all hot and stuff with their cars. No, I misclicked. I wanted to click the doggo one. She doesn't seem to be afraid of us either. I think I'll try talking to her. Hi there. Could we talk to you for a bit? Yeah, she surprised me. Hello. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, don't worry, I'm always spacing out so I get surprised a lot. If you just want to talk, that's fine with me. Say, can I ask who you guys are? I've never seen anyone else dressed like you before. We're travelers. That's right. This is me and Mash, Kyrie Light. May I ask your name? I'm Asha and this is Vihan. He's astonishingly cute, isn't he? Yep. Four and the dog getting it off. So your name after the Hindi words for hope and dawn. That's lovely. Oh yes, I almost forgot. I am Rama and this is Kana and Neza. You may have heard our names and stories of great warriors, but pay that no heed. Undercover. People are running away. Is that my imagination, or the people, or other people here seem afraid of something now? And so if you're travelers, does that mean you don't have a home? No, we don't, at least not in this town. You don't? That's terrible, shockingly terrible. Why is that terrible? Because of the Kali, of course. You can't pray without a house. And if you can't pray, the Kali are gonna eat you up. Don't worry, Kali is like one of the personas I own. With psychic magic. Ah, but what do you think you're doing here, Asha? Can't you see what's happening? I see what the Kali look like here. Is everyone inside? Okay, I'm locking the door. Get ready to pray. Get inside, hurry. So this is ruled by fear, and the Kali are the ones keeping things in place. But can we let them stay in ours? No, you won't let us. Yep. Kind of fought after a bunch of people we don't even know. Grab the dog and the girl in the same hand. You're Asha's father, right? Can you at least tell us what's going on? My name's Ajay. Use it. And I've got my hands full taking care of just one woooooooo. Sorry, but you lot are on your own. Our own with what? What? Were you born yesterday or something? With the Kali, of course. All we can do is lock ourselves up in our homes and pray to our God not to discard us. So that we don't become faithless, worthless people doomed to end up as nothing more than Kali food. Are Kali beasts? I thought they look human in persona. Wait. Go on, travelers. You gotta hurry and find a place to hide and pray. I'm sure you already know this, but the Kali. Be quiet, Asha. We can't afford to pray for them as well as us. So that's what they were afraid of, not us. Master, all the people are gone. Looks like we're the only ones left still outside. No wonder the place is wrecked. Most likely because the Kali just destroyed everything. We must have all gone back to their homes. Now what do we do? As I know Asha told us to hide, but we most likely can fight them off. Sagateru, Master. That's a Kali. The Persona ones, you know what? Both of them look equally ugly because the Kalis in Persona are like, I think the 3 or 4 face thing that you can pray to. Be careful, that is not the only one. They're B Kali. They're attacking everything in sight. That's why the town is... Is that why the town is in such poor shape? Kali, that's the devil's name. One unique to Indian mythology rather than one defined by the Holy Church. I don't know how you Westerners categorize them, but we have always called them devils. I do get the sense that these aren't the same devils we know, but whatever they are clearly bent on causing destruction. No king can sit idly by and watch destruction. These creatures will make worthy foes for my indestructible blade. My body still feels odd, but the effects are negligible. We should have no serious issues. Agree, I'm not about to let that stop me from helping. Give us your orders, master. We'll handle these things. Right, my alternate is holding steady at better than expected ratings. I'm good to go as well. How about Shooter moving up? Yay, fight! Yeah, bronze, almost like we can just kill them with death. Hey, come on. Everything's still debuffed. Oh, okay, both of them just instant died. No stuff for me. This one, Cleo should have no problem taking care of it. Take the time to hydrate myself. Oh, that's a lot of that's a lot of bond. Definitely will take it. Bichu, meeting hope in a lonely world. Okay, I see what's gonna happen next. We can keep Little Priest there. Stop giving me that one. Give me a Zukelang with a Bonsi, like this one. Older Zukelang is better, by the way. People who use Waver sucks. Arthur? Yeah, let's use Arthur. There are more than I expected. This could be troublesome. More enemies? Looks like this one's gonna be short. Stay back, get away from me. Please, dear God, save me. And he's dead. They killed that as well? It's my fault, I was one step too late. These people have no weapons with which to defend themselves. If their homes are destroyed, there is nothing they can do to avoid being eaten. This is horrific. I've been focusing on the Kali going after the more fragile houses, but there seems to be no end to them. It's becoming a problem. Vasavi Shakti them. Got them all out of my mobile phantasm, but that will also end up destroying the very people and the homes we are trying to protect. I want to do. It's really a race against time. Every second counts when eliminating these monsters. When I decided to stay outside so as not to interfere with information gathering, I never expected you to end up suddenly fighting in such an intense battle. It would seem I need to run all the instruments at full power so as not to miss any data. So much for my break. Hold it, there's something else headed your way. Many somethings, I should say. All distinctly different from the creatures you were currently fighting. Ooh, white color. What are these white beasts? Are they hostile too? No, look, they're attacking the Kali. Divine beings? I don't think they're on our side. Not necessarily. Not sure they eat people or they hunt Kali and simply mistook us for them. But they're coming after us too. I guess there's no point in wondering how these new creatures might affect the situation. We just have to follow Kana's lead and put everything we have into fighting back. We can't let them come to harm anyone else. Please give us your orders, Master. Yeah, let's go. Master. I don't know if Vtubers is able to take them out on her own with this already, unless he gets death. Unless he gets the death thing. Some sea stars. Okay, all of them are dead. Next up are the Lancers. Oh, they're Bicons.
Yes, my master.
Yes, my master.
シール13デシジョンスタート。これは
世界中の戦いである。
戦いである。
Excalibur. Oh, they're not dead, damn it. Not enough damage. I mean, the crit is definitely enough, but it wasn't enough. I even use a skill though.
そうだね。 罠だ。罠だ。か。
Now they're dead.
了解。仰せの通り。気が合いますね。キャー。最上に近い勝利だ。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければな。
More story. Only my hostiles eliminated. You know, I'm gonna stop reading these boring ones. Oh. Oh, hi. What's woooooooooo mean? No. Why? Why they gotta target the dog? No. EWY. But at least they didn't bite it off or anything, it's just slightly injured. No, don't kill the dog. Please don't kill the dog. Tom Mayer. Yeah, we killed them. Self-defense. Self-defense kill. Encourage your wild deeds. We're all done for. So we're gonna get kicked out. Oh, that face is ugly. My guess is that we'll be going on the other side of the mountain because they said that those people don't pray. Slaughter them all. This is the only good person in the town. We get to fight more? No, we don't. Wait, what does my clairvoyance say? We don't get to fight for 2 more. Sian. This is fine. How do you... This is a fine how do you do? No sooner do you find a town you get kicked. Shut up, Gordov. No one likes you. Laundry type. Oh yeah, there's multiple captains one there. At least the story is getting a bit more interesting now. My dear Watson. What a joke. What? Oh, it's Asha. She followed us. He's harmless. Says the ignore defense. Says ignore defense and ignore involved. Good idea. Kana's good with kids, right? I think he was. Banana! Is Rama gonna eat them? Who's Hanuman? Jewels of the heavens, so delectable, a single bite can make your cheeks melt away in pleasure. I mean, bananas are good, but they're that good, man. Monkey God? Oh, so looks like Rama was never here in this story. Is that a no? Okay, no, never heard of Rama before. When did this story get pruned away then? In India, from proper human history, there's not a single person alive who has not heard your names. It's how great a hero elites were. With familiarity with the myths of the past or figures from well-known stories, that would mean that neither that one nor the Ramayana exists in this lost belt. But since Arjuna is there, Karna's one will most likely happen, but most likely they made him forget about it. They made the rest of humanity forget about it. Cave near we used to play hide and seek. We're in a cave mining away. I don't know what to say, I'll say it anyway. Sky boulder. Surprised you know what a cube is. No child's answer expected. Has it been now? You're using too big words for a schlock. Oh, she's angry. Don't make her pout. Yeah, we're from Europe. Most of us at least. What's a yuga? The Prava Yuga? Da Vinci, don't use the word society and humanity or this kind of thing. Use easier words for her. Oh. Oh, so he just resets the world. He just go experiences the entire Lostbelt. No, not go experience. GR. No story here either. Hey, there it is, banana. $4,000 a day. Oh damn, I left the story running. You said you got a pass judgment, killing everyone and bringing them back to life. An actual god, I guess it's certainly not impossible, especially given what we saw in Scandinavia, but still, so this judgment is just normal part of life here. The perceptions of normality are fundamentally misaligned. This could be quite difficult. Though it only makes sense that someone who perceives such abnormalities to be entirely mundane and will find it unremarkable. I think we're going to be going back there to help, I guess. I don't. Okay, I can't read those. How knowledgeable. What's Captain's true name? Oh, okay, so that's what Captain is. Yeah, because I remember he was summonable already. I just checked him out online only. No biggie. I don't think praying actually prevents them from coming in. I think it's just being quiet. Defend it. Called it. Being a necessary evil. Yeah, it's evil because Arjuna's ruling it. I hate you, Arjuna. You're not a good servant. Why did I get you 2 times? I burned you once already. Well, India and China do share Buddhism, don't they? And very heavily similar ones. sacred beasts. No, they're bicons. Who can be our next fighter? Naughty girl. So it's different gods in this world. Okay, never mind. Kana's here the son. Kana's the son of a god, so he's demigod. You're a demigod. Was Rama born of a... I think he was born of a god, right? I don't know about Indian mythology too much. There's more servants, huh? Oh. Since they came to the town, not all of them are dead. I guess they're friendly. Okay, okay. I think I know who he is already. But would they be our friend though? Banana. Someone's gonna accompany. Yep, Kana. Just miss is fine. That's why children are better than adults. Not for dating though. Ah, we have to destroy another child by destroying this Lostbelt. I mean, Lostbelt 1 didn't have a kid. Lostbelt 2... Lostbelt 2 was in Scandinavia. Yes, there was a kid. Lostbelt 3 was just the people. I don't think we made any relations with a child. So yeah. Who can we summon? No, we need to go to the mountain first, yeah. I think the only two Indian gods we know are Parvati and Kama, I think. There's not a lot of Indian servants in this game, right? Well, one just got added. I don't know about the rest. Like the rest of the servants, because I only care about Ganesha that got added. I'm pretty sure you all already know if you saw my Twitter. Ganesha's the only one I care about in this. The Jean face, I don't really like her, so. And I don't think she's a god. I think she's like a fighter or something like that. Like a soldier or warrior. Well, the face is familiar to me, not to you. Round 1 done. And now on to chapter 2, where there is a fight. We have to wait the story first. Oh, what's this? Now it's a timer. Maybe they are stone? Hmm? Sita. 誰かいますか? Yeah, she'll be okay. She's a servant. Oh, enemies? Yep, enemies. No problem. Yeah, we need to set up our team first. What's the enemies again? Okie dokie, we're gonna stick with Cleo again this time. Oh, didn't mean Karma. Meant Cleo. That's gonna be trouble. I don't think it'll die ASAP. Okay, they all died to death. Convenient. And more of these bugs. And I have no Cleo cards in the back. Great. Oh well, might as well use this. In the very rare case that Cleo doesn't kill them all. I think the middle one isn't dead, yup. Well, this MP should kill it. If not, I have a face card at the back. No, it's not dead. I need the face card. Wow, look at that HP. I probably rolled low on the MP.
パピルスより脆い体ね。栄養はしっかり取りなさい。
栄養にしっかり取りなさい。There's no problem. I don't think Optinex has ever been in better shape. Something's not right. Netza hasn't reported back from battle. Mash, I think you got the wrong idea. Asokoda. Show yourself. Oh! Pepperoncino. Pepperoncino can fight also, Anna. That pouty lips. Honey? Mashy? Oh, those white eyes, no. Okay, this one. The moment I saw the thing soaring across the sky, I was overcome with emotion. Who's destroying what? Hmm? Oh, those eyes, eh. I'm not gonna answer you. Stop opening your eyes like that, stop. Abunai. Servant with S? Hmm? The other one is another Nether. What? No, Nether, are you serious? Oh. What? Another Nether? But with a different color scheme. Divine General. That tall man is gone. I didn't even see him leave. Oh, it's one enemy. I think I can nuke them. So it's a Zerker. She's Chinese Divine, Lancer. Sorry, I was handling a bit of stuff just now. Back to it. Gonna bring... Let's bring up Merlin this time. Or is there... No, I don't want that. Do I have a Merlin with that skill? Yes, this one. Let's make a new party. With a nuke. Now, who should I nuke with? It's a Zerker. I don't even need to bring a Saber. My highest damage output would be Jolter. Screw it, let's bring Jolter. Now, where is she? Here you are. Bring this. This. Wait, like this first. Bring Shakespeare in for that Buster boost. Here. And I bring you for the Star Bomb. I put Martha and Sigurd for the Bond. Now I'll change this to the Plug Suit. Nuke time. I can't say that properly. Not fast enough. Oh, you don't get any defense buffs. Oh, that's too bad for you. You're gonna die, even though you're 700,000. I think I should kill you in one hit. If I get the crits, that is.
君の道行きを信じよう。さあ行きなさい。何事もやればできるさ。
ゴージャスにぶっ込むわよ。ゴージャスに
This and this
お任せ。
just to make the stars in case I don't kill. I don't think I can kill.
燃えはいいいの
That one's supposed to do damage against rulers, so it's not really that effective.
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。
I'm not meant to do pain. If I take around half of her HP. Oh, never mind. I think can kill. Yeah, I'm kill her. Lol.
あんたの終わりよ。
I don't even know if you're meant to kill her.
あったあったあった。
久しぶりの運動は答えるね。But I do find this a bit better that you can, like, for those people without clairvoyance, they want to play blind. I do find it is better for them to set a team after reading the cutscene so they know who they're fighting at least. Slash. He's still here. Well, no wonder the Alnetza had a bad feeling for it, for this one. Now we're supposed to mourn for her, huh? Oh, Mash is growing up already. Can go back to work already like that. Estrangement effect. Keep searching for God. We have a new God to meet. Like that, we're just gonna get like a balance, like what's it called, a net balance after getting them though. Oh no, you're still mourning. Never mind. Pushing forward. I feel like this is gonna have an effect on that fight later, on a later fight. Oh, look, I'm out of AP. You know what? It has been over 2 hours. Let's call it here. Let me just get back out here. Okay. Set this. Okay, for real now. Let's call it here. I'll close this. And we will move over to this, which I newly made. Hey. Oh, hold up. Hold up, 1 second. I'm gonna do this one. I'm not used to the habit yet. Okay, now you can see me. Okay, so as I was saying, we'll call the stream here. And as per tradition, today's special numbers are 269396. I want to listen to this song a little bit more before we go off. Okay, I'll call it here. Thanks again for watching and sticking by. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. See y'all.